Good morning, Mooners! Welcome to the live stream, the weekly Mooner Chit Chat Hour. Let's see who we got in the house so far. Dewey Hudson, Speedy K, hopefully enjoying your trip. Julio Ortiz, Brooke Hood, Bruce Eternic, who, if you guys haven't seen his name yet, he's like one of the top Mooner sponsors of this channel. Steph Slover, the Momerator, Bob Cox, Rawola, Michael, Full Mooner, thanks for becoming a member of the channel. David T, the moderator, you better watch yourself. Anyone who says some weird shit, he'll boot you. He got quick thumbs. Kevin Mack, Corey Reed, Funky Uncle John, Pepe Campbell, wow. Oh, first time you got to go to a live, yay. Welcome. We vibe every Saturday morning. I say morning because it's morning for me, but I know that for most of you, it's actually like middle of the day. Some of you, it's even like 4 p.m. Well, I'm here in the van. I did get a donut. I was gonna eat breakfast on the live, but it was such a long episode premiere that I ate it during the episode premiere and I don't have any left. So we're just here vibing. Just finished watching my entire channel. Wow, that's a lot of content. I by now have put out like hours of footage. But I mean, I've binged watched shows before. If I started binging all of my content, I feel like I'd be able to finish it in like a week and a half. I actually don't go back and watch my own content ever. I just like put it out, watch it as it's premiering, and then never look at it again. Oh, I also realized the last time I was streaming that I don't actually see every chat because I have it on top chat mode, so I'll switch it to live chat, then I'll see everything. I also wanted to test something out real quick. Let me know if the audio improves. Now I'm connected to AirPods. Does that make a difference for you guys? Can someone say if I sound better / worse? I also have a lavalier mic, I think it's called. Sounds the same. Dang it. Oh, maybe it connected to my phone instead. Oh, it did. Dang it. Alright, we're figuring it out. Better without. Okay. I'm gonna try one more time. Okay, put them back in the box. Because I do think it connected to my phone. Okay, now it's to the iPad. Let me know what's up. While you guys are doing that, I will check in with the chat. Happy Times and Joy said you should post every day if you have enough content. I mean, technically, I could post every day. I can pump out content like crazy. If I had someone else that was doing the uploading, like the editing, writing the title, and posting, those three are my main hang up. As far as filming and like having stuff to show you guys, like I have a pretty much endless supply of shit to be happening. Oh, yay! Okay, so the AirPods audio is better. You guys hear my voice a lot more clear. Yes. Um, Mars asked, "What is today's topic?" I have a couple of different topics today. I don't even know where to start. Oh my gosh. Well, here's a topic that has just showed itself. Bruce sent another $100 on Venmo. Thank you so much. Like, you guys' contributions really help keep me going. Like, if it wasn't for Mooners like Bruce and like there's been a couple like Mars always sends money. All the members are contributing money every month. There's another one, James. And I think his name was Rob or something. Sent me like $200 a couple weeks ago. It helps me so much, like more than you guys know, because if I'm not getting money from YouTube, I'm spending my money like working and then not being able to spend the energy I want on YouTube, you know? Let's see. Okay. Sounds like I'm in my space station. The sync is off a bit. Yeah, probably because it's Bluetooth. But so here, this actually brings me to one topic I for sure wanted to show you guys, which is the fashion show last weekend. So I had told you guys on live last week, like, I'm about to go downtown and get makeup on my face and walk in the Pride fashion show. So that happened. And I went back to the live stream to pull the clips of me saying, like, I'm about to go do the fashion show while I'm like chopping a coconut. And I don't ever go back and watch my own live streams. This time I did, specifically to grab a clip, and I realized how shite the audio was. And I was like, oh no, that's terrible. So that's why I now wanted to try this, and I'm glad it worked. But I also wanted to show you guys the videos from the fashion show. Oh no, I got something in my eye. I'm all like show you guys, like, can you guys check for me? It's either an eyelash or something. I'll just have to cry it out. It's okay. I've been crying a lot this week anyway. If you didn't notice, the title of today's live stream is that I think I'm losing it, which is not all a bad thing. More on that later. Ruby's first time in the live. Welcome. Bringing the vibes. The wisdom whilst lying underneath the van on the pavement. You have arrived at the crossroads of building a better future with tools and willpower to construct your dreams to reality. Yes, I am crafting my life. I am having to really look at a lot of aspects of my life and be like, is this what I want to do? Like, now that I'm in the crafting seat of my existence, every decision I make feels like there's a lot of weight to it. I'm like, Is this really the direction I want to go in?" Even with the van, like, it needs to run right before the road trip. I want to do new flooring because the flooring is like moldy. The rust on the outside, like, I am in that. I'm in the scales of having to really look at if this is the van to do the road trip in. I also looked at the cost to like, ship the van from Hawaii to California, and it went up. When I initially looked, it was like $1,200, and I was like, "Easy." There was a point in time I was paying that much for rent, so I could pay that to have my home somewhere else. But it went up. It's like $2,000 now. So that's something. $200. I'm $2,000. Sorry. Yeah, I'm losing it. So yeah, that's a big thing I'm having to consider. And then also just like half of the time that I turn the key, the van doesn't start. So it's been tough. Are you gonna send pics of the fashion show? Yes, I actually, so here's the thing. I didn't really get any videos. I didn't really like ask anyone to specifically record me. I just figured there'd be plenty of videos after on Instagram from like various people. So throughout this week, every time I saw a video from the fashion show that I was in, I screen recorded it. So here's the compilation of all of the Instagram videos that I saw. Starting with the morning in the live stream in the van, just to keep it full circle. Oh, the focus isn't very good. These are like behind the scenes and stuff. There's me. They had me in some cute like motorcycle pants and a glitter gold bra thing. That's all that I got so far. I'm still keeping my eye out on Instagram. Anytime people post pictures, videos, which there was 2 pictures I didn't put in that compilation. Like I like this shot a lot of my dreads. My dreads flipping. And you can see me in this one. Yeah, I didn't get as much footage of it as I wanted to, but it's okay because I was just, like, present, like, I wasn't gonna be on my phone, obviously, and I didn't really, like, specifically ask anyone to record me. Round trip shipping for the van, if I wanted to ship it there and back, yeah, it would be, like, $4,000. I don't think I'd ever ship it twice, though. Because once I move off of Maui, I'm probably, like, done here, you know? And I've had a tough go on this island. So, yeah, that was the fashion show footage. It was fun, it was cute. I would totally, do another one. Aw, Rodney Wilkins sent $50. Thank you. Heck yeah. Guys, wow, a lot of people sent money today. We've got like $50 here. I think there was total like 25 or $30 in the episode premiere. So, and then $100 from Bruce on Venmo. So we're at like almost $200 for the day. That helps me a lot. Like, that will pay for a tenth of the today alone pays for about 1/10 of the cost of sending the van to the US. Move to Australia. I've thought about it. I need to visit first before I go move in places, you know? Years ago, I met a guy who made instructional videos for school. Think you could make these with the content you already have. I can just imagine like a group of like high school shop class kids. Like their teacher's like, oh, and today you're gonna watch an instructional film. And then it's just me under the van, pulled up on a curb, like mooner shit. I don't know if I'm school friendly. Even like doing the that last project of the premiere in that park as the, like, basketball class training or practice was getting out, I was like, I don't I don't wanna be here. Oh, maybe see if there's someone who would want to trade vehicles. A lot of YouTuber van lifers might want to experience Maui. That's true. Then I don't have to deal with shipping it, and the van can still be a YouTuber van. Really, like, it's not the bones of the van itself that I love, it's what I've done to it. So that's what I've been kinda coming to grips with this week, is that I would do pretty much all the same stuff to whatever next van I got. For example, the velvet headliner. That is one of my favorite parts of this van. And I did that project in less than a day. It was, like, so easy. I just bought crushed velvet, spray adhesive, took the sealing off, applied, reinstalled. So easy. The acrylic mirror on the ceiling, that mirror was only, like, $80 and, like, 10 minutes to install. So, like, what? And I love my curtains. I can find this fabric again and sew these curtains again. I'm gonna redo my flooring anyway. Guys, I'm just realizing, like, I think that the Buddhists were right, and attachment is the source of all suffering. I've been so heavily attached to this van, and I have indeed been suffering. And I will be financially suffering if I try to keep this van and spend $2,000 to just have the same van get to the continent and then go straight back to fixing it. Guys, we gotta start getting real here. Like, just on pure practicality here. Yep, Alan Watts would let it go. Alan Watts would say, "We don't need it." David's like, "How can you even be saying this?" Because have you seen my short section the past week? Did you see that episode premiere? Guys, I'm struggling. The CD mosaic. I can unscrew that panel from the van. It's a piece of wood. I could literally rip it out and hang it as an art piece in the new van. Like, guys, imagine this. Well, I could sell the moon van as is and then kind of replicate it with a better quality van. And then someone else could have the one that looks like this. Like, I feel like someone who was willing to, like, pay a professional to just get it up and running and good would be stoked to have this van. Plus, it has the whole story behind it and the channel, and I'll be able to make an even better one. Like, with how much I know now, with how good I've gotten at all of this type of shit, like, this van I made while I got this van when I was, like, 23 and was able to get it to this point. Now, I'm 26, have already done this. If I started fresh again, the new van would look so fucking amazing. It would have a sink that works. I would know if I turned the key, it would start right up. It could have a shower in it. Guys, could you imagine? There's always people in my Instagram comments being like, "Ooh, you're dirty, take a shower." And I'm like, first off, I do take showers. Second off, if I had a van with a shower in it, I would take a lot more showers. Showering is overrated. Random FPV, I agree. The van may just be tired of your shit. Yeah, maybe. I have done a lot of shit to it. I've put this van through a lot. What when the new van breaks down, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just would hope it breaks down less than this one. It's just so all the time, like every week. And it makes for good content. Like my Instagram followers went up like crazy last week just from posting shorts of me like, well, the van got broke down and then I got shit on by a bird. That video got 200,000 views. And the one with Uncle Chemo, 200,000 views. But Instagram doesn't pay for views. They don't, how YouTube does. I'm getting money from YouTube, but it's just enough to scrape by. Like, guys, we just gotta really look at this real, realistically. It's crazy. Have a giveaway drawing with $5 merch purchase entry. Well, like to give away the van, I cannot give it away. I want someone to buy it. Always good to have positive change. Yeah, it could be a big like letting go for me. Oh, Zebel is here. Hello, welcome. And this above all, to thine own self be true. Yeah, I just want to be true to myself. Uh, David T got kicked off Instagram. How did that happen? Oh, thank you. I love my style also. I'll do a little outfit, you know, OOTD reveal. This is my favorite skirt I got at a thrift store. This is one of my favorite swimsuits. I actually put this outfit on today because I wore it yesterday evening. I went to the drum circle, which it had been so long since I went, and I just knew that I needed to like really go and be like with community. I have been having a hard time, guys. Like, I'm all chipper and happy on the streams, but like I've had some rough moments and I've been feeling like really alone. So yesterday I made the decision. I finished the like editing and uploading process way earlier than I usually do on Fridays. And I was like, wait, it's only like 1 p.m. I have so much time left. I can actually make it to a Friday drum circle for once in this fucking year. And I went. I was honestly, like, anxious upon arrival, just like, "Ah, I haven't been here in so long. I don't know if it'll even be the same people. I don't know how I'll feel," but I got there and everyone was super welcoming and just like, "Ah, you're here. Oh my gosh, I thought you left island." Like, guy that's how long it had been since I went. People were like, "Oh my god, I didn't even know you're still on island." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here. I've been just like on the fucking struggle bus." So I went, I danced, I played, um, and I need to start going out more because I realized that's a thing that'll help me stay solid. I reclused so hardcore when I was in this transition of trying to Rodney sent another $100 on Venmo. Rodney, thank you so much. Rodney's up there with Bruce now as the Mooner sponsor. We have raised we've raised like $300 today already. Yes. All money that I can either put towards shipping this van to the continent or buying a better van. Could you guys imagine me with a fucking big ass van? Could you guys imagine me with a school bus? I actually have been picturing me living in a big space. I don't know how reliable school bus engines are though. Let me check in with the chat. I've been yapping for a while. Cost benefit analysis, consider a spreadsheet. Yes, we can actually do that on the live. Do you guys want to all brainstorm with me? Have you searched the web for a used van in California to see how much they're selling for? Yes, I have, and they're selling for so fucking cheap. I could buy, like, for the $2,000 it would take to send this van to California, I could buy one that works and isn't rusty. Or if even if I wanted another Vanagon, because I'd be down for to get another Vanagon, gut this one, send myself all my shit. It would cost like maybe there was ones that were like $7,000 that seemingly were good. Mine was $12,000. Isn't that good? A short bus. I wouldn't mind a short bus. Was there fire dancing? No, the Friday drum circle is so heavily policed now. Like, the last couple of times that I saw people try and light up there, literally there was cops hiding in the bushes that like emerge. Like as soon as one wick is on fire, the cops like come out the bushes with clipboards. So no fire dancing. I did play with my toys, um, but just not on fire. I just spun the like baby rainbow socks, which is also fun. And people were liking to see it. I saw a cherry Vanagon for 6,500 last week. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I paid too much for this thing. I saw the guy I bought it from at Drum Circle yesterday. I didn't say hi. I don't know if he watches the channel or not. I'm always like, yeah, and the motherfucker that had the van before this. So if he does watch the channel, he hears me talk mad shit. But it's not anything too much against him because I don't know if it was him or the guy before him that had it. So I don't know. Um, but yeah, I saw him at Drum Circle and didn't really like talk. I saw him seeing me also, but I was talking to like a couple of girls, like, me and a couple girls were, like, sitting in a circle, and he was kind of, like, walking near us, and I could see him, like, knowing that it was me, but I wasn't gonna leave that conversation. Ah, he still scammed you. I don't even know if it was, like, fully a scam. I these are expensive vans, especially on the islands, but I'm what I question is if he knew how much problems it was having, because he made it sound like it was good, like cherry, like he was like, "Oh, rebuilt engine 5,000 miles ago, yada yada." Yeah, okay. I don't know why it broke down 2 months after me buying it then. Aw, Seatbelt, good night, sweet dreams, thanks for coming out. I always like to see girls in the chat. It's just mainly, like, it's all guys. The percentage on my analytics is insane. It's like 90% dudes. So when I see a girl name pop up, I'm like, "Hey, hi." Brianna Delgadillo. Yes, I'll say your name because it looks like a girl name. You could find a 30-foot bus and convert all for about 10,000. Would get about 8 to 12 miles per gallon diesel. It's a 12 miles per gallon. That's low. Honestly, I'm used to it though because that's what this van only gets, like 12 miles per gallon. Michael says everyone knows how Volkswagens are so much problems. I know, and I just did it to myself anyway. I had a Volkswagen Bug before this. It had a good amount of problems. Not nearly as much as this one though. Granted, it was a lot newer. My Bug was like a 2004, no, 2003. Did you give him back his mini battleship boats? No, I sent those off to my nephew. The van has had its problems, but it's made you stronger and more resilient person. Good things come from the bad. Yeah, diamonds are formed under pressure, and the pressure of this past couple years has totally gotten me like into a more crystalline form. I've worked through a lot of my internal bullshit, which this brings me back to the title of this stream. I, you know, I say I'm losing it, and when I say it, I'm referring to my mind. And I don't think losing my mind is that bad of a thing, considering that my mind before was so anxious and so many problems, um, like so many brain loops that just aren't serving me. It's hard to believe since I'm so just like out there and chill now. Like a lot of people find it hard to believe that I spent a really good portion of my life anxious as fuck. And there was like there was time periods where I shined anyway, but it was almost from the anxiety. Like I was so anxious that I just like felt the need to overdo everything. Like in high school, I was like, I need to be captain of everything. I need to get really good fucking grades, get into a good school, and then got to college and I was like, I need to be smartest person in all my fucking classes. Like I need to look good. I need to be healthy. I need to have friends. Like, my sights weren't on internal things. Now that I've like everything else has stripped down so much and I've dropped so many like external expectations of myself, I'm finally to a place where I feel better inside of myself, knowing that the external shit doesn't matter as much as just keeping my like nervous system regulated, and losing my mind right now is a good thing because that means I'm losing all of those anxieties and like bad memories I've been holding on to. They're just flushing out, which as I'm doing like the van projects and this whole progress thing, you guys are seeing it happen in real time. I think that every moment that I get into those like maniacal states, god damn, I don't know what that huge sound was. There was a really big sound outside right now. But yeah, every time I get into those maniacal states where I'm just like loopy and laughing, I feel like it's literally cleansing that stuff out. Sounds like you're losing your ego. Exactly. Like I'm trying to let all that go while still building a channel so that I can like have my creativity keeping my life up and running and to spread the messages. The next couple weeks I actually might be posting on this channel instead of Van on the Moon. I might still post a Van video in the next couple weeks, but I've got stuff to say on this channel. So even if I don't get as many views on this channel, I really want to like spread some messages. Let's check in with that chat. One thing that settles me down is asking myself, what can I do about it right now? That's something been having to come to terms with because there's so much things going on in my life, and then I'll lay there anxious about it for like the whole night. And I'm like, okay, but what is that helping? Not that I want to distract from it, but like it's gonna happen either way, whether I think about it or not. But yeah, I'm definitely growing through a lot of things and figuring out how to just be okay. What happened? Which incense works best with your chakra vibe? I love Nag Champa. I also love just coconut scented incense. I love that. Those are the main two I carry right now. What? This isn't Ran on the Moon? Where the fuck am I? Welcome to the Molly channel. This is the more just like living, just like a human existing channel. The van channel gets so caught up in the mechanics and like the madness of all the shit that's always going on. Like, I don't know what to do, guys. I'm trying to sit in stillness because, I mean, to go back to Alan Watts' work, if you dream a dream of what you want your life to be, you'll let your mind go to all these different ideas. But if you dream long enough, you'll end up exactly where you are right now. So I'm just trying to be present in my moment, knowing it's going to shift soon. But for now, this is what's happening. Same shit, different station. Yeah, there's there's gonna be shit no matter what I do. Which, to touch on the road trip, you guys may recall that the main time that I started talking about the road trip was right after the flood. I had been throwing around, you know, road trip, that's like an end goal of Van on the Moon, is to tour the US. But it didn't really kick into gear until after the flood. And I'm realizing now that I think I was in like a fight or flight, like amygdala centered spot because the flood just like fucked me up so bad and took so much from me. Like I think I went into full flight mode and I was like, I need to get off this island. I was like saying this this island is what's fucking with me because so much bad has happened to me here. But I think it might just be the time period, not so much the place. So I don't even know if I'm gonna rush off of island anymore. Guys, like when I tell you I'm losing it, I mean I'm purposefully letting it all go. So I guess it's not much of a loss. I don't want to keep holding on to stuff that will cause me suffering. Like even the idea of like, oh, I need to get off of this island is causing suffering the longer that I'm here because I have that idea of like need to get off this island. So anything but that is a source of suffering. So say if I'm just like whatever, I'm here for a minute and start going places again, like going and seeing friends and like going and dancing at drum circle, my whole Maui experience is like able to shift. I don't have to leave island quite yet. Drift with the wind. That's pretty much what I'm doing. Aw, Hefe Campbell watched my music videos. Thanks. I love the Warm Pistachio channel. I want to post more music soon. Also, Surreal Spider-Man, I don't think that many people have caught on to that I'm AI yet. People have been on Instagram catching on to it, but I don't engage with those comments because the ruse, it'll kill the ruse. Michael said, nah, it is Maui. A lot of bad mojo there lately because the overall suffering of the people there. Yeah, the suffering out here is tough. It's it's tough. There's a lot of suffering on this island right now. I've been meeting more and more people who are just having a hard time. There's a lot of people who are like struggling to make ends meet. There's a lot of people who are homeless. There's a lot of people who are struggling from like terrible drug addictions. And it's just what's happening here right now. And it's really sad. It's really unfortunate. And I don't really know what to do about it other than like try to protect myself and maybe leave. Because what's happening is it's bigger than what I can even control. But then I look at the continent and there's bad shit happening there too. Like, could you guys imagine if I was in LA right now? I don't know where the fuck to go. That's another thing about the road trip. This whole fucking country is struggling right now. So what are we to do? What are we to do? What do you identify as? I'm a human woman. I guess the animal that I'm like existing as right now is a human woman, but really I am part of the central energy. I'm just a piece of consciousness witnessing the world, trying to make sense of it from this exact angle. Do the touristy things you never did on island. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a victory lap before I go. The van has never went to Hana yet. I've went, but not in this van. You're 26. Try to focus on generating dollars, ideally with something you like to do. Maybe traveling podcasts about self-improvement and empowerment. The goal needs to be 10 million in treasury notes. 10 million is a great goal. I just really, really am focusing on that. um the whole idea of like having my dollars come from something that means something to me and that I care about, which is why I'm pursuing YouTube, and I'm so glad that YouTube is paying off. Like even today we got like $300 so far, and that's not even counting the episode views, which it'll probably get a good amount of views. It has a cool thumbnail and a good title. So that'll, you know, things are working out. And as far as like talking about self-improvement and stuff, I've been wanting to talk about that for a while. And in the earlier days of me pursuing videos, I was talking about that type of stuff. And then I shifted gears. And I think it was partly because I hadn't improved myself enough yet. There wasn't like a culmination event to talk about, but I think I'm finally like there. Like even my spine is just like a different spine than it was before. And I want to start sharing about that and inspiring other people, especially other girls my age. Like it's a hard time. This is a weird time to be alive with like social media and everything. So I'm gonna start sharing stuff like that. But before I get to that, I want to post one of those videos where people say, um, like how much I made my first month being monetized. That's a pretty common video that a lot of people like to see because it's interesting. Like, you don't really know how much money to expect when getting monetized. So, I'm going to put that video for both of my channels on this channel saying how much I made in my first month, and then I'll show how much I made this month, which I don't know if that should be a separate video or just all in one, but those are some ideas coming up. I actually need to drink some water. I don't know what my plans are for the rest of today yet. I'm gonna be just like trying to keep my nervous system in check. I did some yoga this morning at the park. I'll probably just go to like a beach and hang out, just like lay on some grass or something. Go kick it on the beach and crack this coconut. Maybe read my book. Pink. I'm surprised. Are you talking about my pink water bottle? I know it's kind of off brand for me to be having a pink water bottle. I got it at Walmart. It was either pink or black, so I figured I'd go for a color. 10 million in treasury notes, pay 4% interest annually. 320K after taxes, $25 a month. God damn. And that's just for holding the money in treasury notes. That's insane. I just, I know that money comes whenever I need it. There hasn't been a time that I just like was completely broke. Like there's been times I got close to being broke and then something happens. Like for example, during the time period of the flood, I wasn't working much and YouTube hadn't fully taken off yet. So I was like in a struggle moment of knowing YouTube will pay off soon and not being able to work much. I mean, technically I could, but it was either work or focus on YouTube, and YouTube is the long-term thing. So I was like, I'll just be broke for a minute. And then the flood happened, and I actually got a lot of money from my car being totaled. And so the universe provides. And now I haven't been working again, one trip a week, if that. And all of a sudden, my YouTube channel is doing way better, and also people sending me money like Bruce and Rodney, like, you guys, this is amazing. Money is like a fish, you attract it, you can't chase it. Yeah, I'm not chasing the bag anymore. Even when I like, for my Instagram followers to go up, every time you let something go, if it's meant for you, that's when it goes right. For example, I haven't ever pursued Instagram. I post on there here and there, mainly only on my story to say when there's a YouTube video out. This past week, I said, fuck it, and posted a bunch of short videos on there because I just decided I don't care anymore. I'm posting them on here anyway. And they got 200,000 views. So when you let go, stuff goes way better. I'm trying to apply that to a lot of aspects of my life right now. Just like how I'm thinking I might just let go of this van. Not like, not in the sense of post it for sale. That's not what I mean. I mean, let it go. Like, don't be so attached to this being the van I do the road trip in. Because letting that release is actually what could allow me to have it be the van I do the road trip in. Because the energy of it won't be so tense anymore. And me being so attached to leaving island is making my experience on island worse. So I'm letting that shit go. I'm losing it all. That's like why I titled this video, I'm losing it. Because I want to lose it all. I want to lose all the attachments. I want to lose all of the turmoil. I want to lose all of the stress. I just want to be. If you sell the van, where will you live? Um, I don't know. Um, where would I live? I don't know. Not in the van. I have a couple options, such as I could just go home. I could go crash with the moderator for a bit if I needed. I don't particularly want to. Nothing against you, moderator, but I don't want to like go back to my hometown. I actually know a couple friends who did that, and they ended up kind of stuck there. I don't want to go back and get stuck in hometown landia. It's very unfortunate. I could go crash at my sister's place for a bit while I look for a different van. She's in Arizona, and I feel like there's a bunch of vans for sale there. Um, there's the option of me staying on island and just if I sold the van, I would have to move off island though. There's no way I'm gonna rent a place on island. And I'm not doing a work trade because that's the work trade situations here are insane. They're basically a scam. Health is your true wealth. Low inflammation and stress. Also the friends around you. Yeah, I'm trying to just get my health in check. I've been making sure to eat and making sure to stretch my body and stay hydrated. Dancing helps a lot, and I've been hitting the sauna a lot. So I feel like my glow is finally coming back. I had gotten a little dull for a minute there, mainly after the flood. But yeah, like Bruce said, flood was a cataclysmic catalyst, chance for change. And look how much better it is now. Yeah, these big turning points are really, as they're happening, it does a number. But they are what causes us to change, like, even my, like, personal issues I'm dealing with right now are sparking me to just be a better person. David T, hearing the options, the van is going nowhere. Yeah, see, I'm not saying that I'm gonna sell the van. I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna be so attached to it anymore. Like, even in the sense of, like, the emotional turmoil of it breaking down, I wouldn't have such a negative emotional experience if I wasn't so attached to this van. When it's broken, it's like my baby's sick, you know? Sauna, stalking the Chinese ladies now. I saw the one again, the one that touched my boobs in the sauna. So this past week, the van wasn't starting. You saw in the video, if all of you who were at the episode premiere, the van wasn't starting and I needed to go to the sauna and shower. So I asked my friend to like drive me. He also uses the sauna and shower at that gym. It's like separate because like there's the guy and girl one or whatever. But he said I could ride with him. So he picked me up from my van and was driving me to the sauna. And I saw that like the Chinese lady who had touched my boobs, and she was standing outside of the gym, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's that's the lady that touched my boobs in the sauna," and he's like, "What?" And that's when I realized he didn't know the story, so it was a whole, like he's like, "What?" Which a lot of you are probably having that same, "Yeah, someone did what? Who did that in the sauna?" I told it there's actually there's a whole live stream I talked about that. Is she pretty? Yeah, I mean, I don't look at her and be like, "Oh my god, damn, wow," but she's like she's pretty. Um, Long story short on that, I was in the sauna and there was these 2 women who are both Chinese. They were like speaking to each other in Mandarin. I walk into the sauna, they notice me. One of them starts approaching me, now talking in English and being like, "Wow, you're so beautiful. You look like a superstar." And then she looks down to my boobs and then she's just like, "Wow," and then starts like grabbing them. And this was a whole thing. Like, I'm like, I don't even know what like this universe is and why such weird shit happens all the time. And I don't know if it's just me, like I feel like so many weird stuff happens in my life all the time. I don't know if it's normal or if this is like weird because I've come to accept this might just be what existence is like, but I don't know if everyone's existence is like this. Like, do you guys feel like you have some freak occurrence multiple times a week? Interest income does all the work, allows to embrace those things that bring joy. That's the thing about money, it's required. You can share the wealth with positive energies and sharing ideas, hope. Yeah, that with the whole interest income thing, you gotta have money first. So I gotta get it first. But I think we're in the middle of a societal collapse anyway, so who knows how much any of this money will be worth anytime soon. I actually saw a meme and I screenshotted it because it really resonated with me. Maybe I'll show you guys. Yeah, stop being so hard on yourself in the middle of a societal collapse. Stop being so hard on yourself, guys. I'm trying to be less hard on myself. And I'm gonna try and be less hard on the people around me as well. We're all here struggling. Did you let her? I mean, I didn't like smack her away. She was pretty harmless about it. Batman for sure said it's normal. Yeah, I guess it's just a weird life. Like, existing is weird, guys. We're all doing it though. Thanks for sharing this existence with me. Hawaii is the melting pot of weirdos. Ain't that the truth, man? You can buy a house in Italy for €1. Maybe I need to go to Italy. I want a little, like, I just want a little patch of land. Pepe Campbell, exactly why I live out in the forest with my goats. It sounds like you're living the dream life. Oh, Morgan's in the chat. Lacey Martin, which has the little moderator wrench next to her name. I might go see her very soon. I'll fly to Arizona because I need to get away from here to escape a little bit. Oh, Batman for sure asked, how do we donate to your page? You could do a couple different ways. I have Venmo links and PayPal links and Cash App links all in my link tree and also at the bottom of the homepage of my website. You guys, actually today we raised over $300 and that's how much a one-way ticket would cost to my sister Morgan's place if I went on Monday. Mhm. So maybe I'll spend this $300 and buy my one-way ticket there just to be there for a bit. I don't know how long I'd stay. I'm gonna go see what happens. I'm also not gonna announce when I actually go because I don't want anybody to know exactly when the van is unattended, if you know what I mean. Molly on the run. Yeah, I'm running, not running from anything per se, running towards myself. I feel like I'm going through a huge transformation right now, like really pivotal. This is so pivotal in my life, this moment that I'm living right now. And it's a big journey of presence, like just being present in my moments when life is pretty overwhelming. Like even right now, if we really hone in on this situation, like I'm here. I'm just parked in the most random spot in my van, and I've been talking to my iPad screen for an hour. And there's like 50 something humans on the other end of that I can't see. So, hello everyone. Like, just whenever I'm tuning into my moments, I'm like, what a strange existence. I don't know if you guys find it equally as strange, but like, technology has made our life very weird. I like it. It's cool. I'm talking to 58 people right now, spread across the globe. Aw, Corey Reed said they want to send money. I've been pushing buttons at the bottom options here, but no luck finding best way to send. Um, I think the best, easiest way would be Venmo. That's the one that I keep track of the most. Like, I'll actually, like, put hearts and comment back and stuff. I don't check my PayPal as often. Yeah, it is a very strange existence. We can only produce or consume. I've been in a very stark production mode for a while, so I want to do some consuming. I want to travel. I just want to experience. I've been in such a creative kick. I want to lay back for a bit, enjoy what I've created for myself. I'm not in a hurry for anything. I'm not in a hurry to leave Island anymore. I'm not in a hurry to sell or keep the van. It's my home right now. If it goes to complete shit, I'll just have to accept that. Right now, it's in medium shit, so I'm accepting that. Sorry, guys, I'm not helping moderate. I'm folding clothes. It's okay. Get your laundry done. We're pretty much at our hour anyway. Your production grind is really impressive. Thank you. Yeah, I've been putting so much into this. I've been like grinding for a year and a half at least. I decided like I'm gonna be a YouTuber. So now I made it. I finally made that transition. Like if I wanted to, I could never show up to my day job again. Like I worked a trip on Thursday pretty much just for fun. So I could just not sign up for any more shifts and I'll have made that leap. So yeah, I'm a YouTuber now and now I'm gonna take at least a week to relish in that. So this next coming week's episode is gonna be on the Molly channel, and it'll be me sharing how much I made my first week. I mean, how much I made in my first month being monetized on this channel, and I'll show how much I got on my first month being monetized on Van on the Moon. Which I wait, actually, I wanna ask you guys how what you would prefer while you're here. Yeah, I agree, Mars. That hour went by really quick. I'm not gonna I have a couple more things I wanna talk about. We don't have to be that strict about 1 hour now that I think about it. We're letting everything go. Okay. I've experienced the desert. It's a completely different scenery for you to explore. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the fucking dry ass desert for a bit and let my sorrows wash away and evaporate. Do a pull. Ah, I don't think I can on my iPad, which is annoying. When I'm on my phone, I can create a poll, but on my iPad, I can't. So we'll just have to do a poll in like a comment version, if you know, like you'll just have to comment your answer. So for the how much I made my first month monetized video, should it be all one video where I show this channel's monetization and the Van on the Moon monetization in one video? Or should it be two separate videos, one posted on Van on the Moon, how much I made my first month monetized and how much I make now, and then one on here? Let me know what you think. Because they are very different numbers, both in one video. That's what I'm leaning towards too. How long will it be? Uh, no more than 20 minutes. All in one. Okay. Heard. Heard. It'll be one video and it'll be on this channel. Because this channel deserves some love. I haven't posted on here. Ah, Bruce said one each. All right, we're starting to get a toss up. I will in say if I do it as one video, I will separate it like here is for this one, here is for that one, even if it's in one video. And then I can also have a like how much I make now. I'll film it first and then see. I'll film it first and see how much footage I'm working with. Sometimes I get into like so I film and then I get into my editing software and realize I have 4 hours of fucking footage. And I'm like, literally, what am I gonna do with this? It's vulgar to talk about money. I know, some people find it very odd. I'm, like, pretty okay with it, but, yeah, I don't know how people will take that. I wanna be just, like, transparent. 2, with highlights and favorites of each channel to go with. I'll go collect my data today and see what it feels like. Which I just saw there's 150 little um rubies in the chat and I don't know where they came from. I missed it whenever someone sent that. So thank you to whoever sent the rubies. I haven't played with that feature of YouTube yet. I think this is my first time receiving rubies. I didn't even see them come in. It's fairy dust. 2 separate videos will double your watch. That's true. I don't know, a lot of people are saying 1 video though. Here, I'll tally it up. So, 1 video, 1. So there was like 5 votes for 1 video. And then for 1 each, 1, 2, and then happy times and joys in the middle, depending. Clickbait it up on both channels. That's for 2 videos. So there's 3. 2 separate from the mom reader. Guys, look, 6. Okay. It's literally a tie. It's 7-7 right now. All right, guys, I will just make this decision by myself. You can share the same video on both. Nah, I don't like to do duplicate content like that. If I did it separate, the one on Van on the Moon would be how much I make as a van life YouTuber. Which that's actually a really good video title. How much I make as a van life YouTuber. And so that would be the video of for on the van channel. And then the one on the Molly Ike channel would be how much I made my first month being monetized. What do you guys think of that? The rubies were from Batman Pasha. Thank you, Batman. I didn't even see them come in. It must have been when I was in the middle of like switching the chat options and stuff. On Speedy sent £1 or euro. I forget the symbols, the money symbols. Corey changed their mind. 1 video per. Okay, I think we've decided. The Mooners have spoken. 1 video on the van channel. That's how much I make as a van life YouTuber. 1 on the Molly channel. How much I made my first month being monetized. And I also want to make a video that's titled something along the lines of how I got monetized because the journey of building the van channel was not straightforward. I actually had a whole different channel and then restarted when I decided to do Van on the Moon. So that one will be titled like how I got monetized in less than a year or something like that. I don't know. Wait, I've got a lot of content coming out. Long story short, there's a lot more videos. Even if they're not directly about the van, there's content coming. Someone with very loud speakers just driving by. Yeah. Oh, wow, my iPad is, like, hot. I didn't realize, I didn't get to see anything that that weird person was writing, but I just read someone say, like, "We see you, great hola, relax, LOL." And I was trying to understand what that sentence could possibly mean. And if you were calling me Great Hola, no, I see there was a weirdo named Great Hola. Got booted. This is one of those Saturdays where, like, we've done the hour chit chat already, but I don't really have shit else that I'm doing today. I'm vibing on the chat, so, like, I'm just here vibing. Anyone who is, like, has other shit to do today, I'm totally not offended if you have to leave. Like, any of the diehard Mooners don't feel pressured to stay. I think Imma just keep vibing here because I'm just like, I'm really not doing shit else. And I actually have pretty good service where I'm parked right now. Like, I don't think there's been really any skips in the live today. And we've got 71 Mooners in the chat. Have you already talked about the clutch sticking? No, not on this live yet, so we should talk about that. So, the clutch, if I'm holding it halfway in, for example, when I'm reversing, I will hold it halfway in because if I let off the clutch pedal all the way when I'm in reverse, the van starts going fast, and I don't wanna be backing into shit. So, that's the main time it happens is when I'm let off the clutch a little bit to reverse, and then I try and push the clutch in all the way to stop reversing. By then, it's lost some of that movement, if you know what I mean. Which, like, someone said it's probably during the episode premiere, someone said it's probably a leak in the master or slave cylinder, a leak somewhere in the hydraulic system. But the hydraulic system has been replaced twice since buying the van, which I bought the van like 2.5 years ago. So I just really think it was, ah, and we've bled it so much. Oh my gosh, me and Rainbows bled the hydraulic system so many times and made sure it was like fucking good. So, yeah, it's frustrating. Could be air in the hydraulic system. Yeah. Maybe I'll do it again. Man, it was so well, I think this time it would be easier. At one point, we had to bleed the master cylinder itself instead of the whole hydraulic system. But I'm wondering if I could drain it, have it all moving in the correct direction, if you know what I mean. Like, not a reverse bleed. You have to reverse bleed the clutch hydraulic systems. Oh, the reverse bleeding sucked. We'll figure it out though, or I'll just end up with a new van. You know, this past week on Instagram, now that I'm in the public eye on Instagram, I actually have more Instagram followers than I do YouTube subscribers now, which is crazy. I never thought that would happen. But a lot of people are like really pushing, like, in the comments saying, "Get a different van, just save yourself the trouble," and I'm like, "Man, it's kinda true. Suck, bro. It's kinda true." David T doesn't wanna hear that. I can already feel the energy from the other side of this computer. People are saying they love my style. Thank you. I take pride in my fashion. I really like putting together aesthetics and aesthetic spaces. I would love to eventually have a space like once I can afford a little property, just a little. 5-acre moment that I can deck out. It'll be such a vibey space. Anyone who walks in will automatically just feel so good. Is that a watermelon? No, it's a coconut. Holding on to that coconut like an ape holds her baby. My little coconut. Should I open it? Okay, if there is okay, there is 76 people in the chat right now, and there's 50 likes. There's 85 people in the chat right now. If you guys like it, if we get to 69 likes, I'll crack the cocoa. So, oh, I see the likes climbing now. Everybody's thumbs are putting in work. If we get 60, 9 more likes, and then we cracking the cocoa. I'll have to go outside for that. Lamar Jackson. I don't know who that is. Uh, Love how you give things a go that you're not comfortable with. Thank you. Yeah, I do a lot of things out of my comfort zone, and it just creates my comfort zone to be bigger and bigger each time until eventually I'll be just a very comfortable human. 66 likes, guys. We only need 3 more and then I'll crack the cocoa. Can I sub? Of course. Go ahead. Oh, we hit it. All right, guys, heading outside. Heading outside to crack this. Or I guess I could do it on the floor in the van over my drop cloth. I have an idea. Good thing I have my AirPods in for better audio. How's the audio right now, guys? Oh, and this time the bed is out so you guys can see. I have under bed storage. This is all of my rattle cans for the rust repair project. I've been carrying this all around for weeks, months actually, meaning to get back to that. Audio's good? Yes. Love how interactive you all are. Thank you. Keeping me in check always. I'm gonna get my machete and put my drop cloth down. And there's no lag now. Amazing. You could buy a stretch of beach. Ah, I don't even know. So part of the plan of why I want to do the road trip so bad is because I want to find where I want to buy property. I can't decide where I want the property yet because I haven't seen enough area. I've seen mainly California and Hawaii, and I don't think I can afford land in either of those places, so I need to find somewhere else. I'm hoping my iPad doesn't overheat. It's just like in the sun right now, so let me know if it starts overheating. I should probably unplug it at least. A stretch of beach in the Philippines for $500. That would be so amazing. Coconut time. Wow, I was gonna leave. Okay, guys, the whole idea we were talking about earlier about how as soon as you let something go, it gets better. I was like about to say 20 minutes ago, oh, we did our 60-minute, we did our lunar live stream hour. I should go. But then I was like, I'm not doing shit else today. I'll just stay. And now we have double as many viewers. So hello, welcome to all of the new mooners. Um, we're just gonna vibe. We're gonna crack some coconuts. This always makes a mess in my van. You can see all of the pulp Like, I need a better machete, I know. Don't judge me for my machete lack thereof, my machete skills. I think this is just should be part of the weekly routine. Have a coconut every Saturday. I need to restock my cocos. Someone said this is gonna take a while. Dude, we're already almost there. But yeah, if I had a better machete, this would be a lot easier of a task. This is just a cheap, like, $12 machete from fucking Home Depot. Wow, that's a stubborn piece. Ah, there it goes. Wow, this one got a deep husk on it. We're getting close. I definitely have to vacuum the van after this. Oh, we've tapped water. Did you see that squirt? Oh my gosh, it squirted on the iPad screen. Yes, we've hit water. I've made a terrible mess. Clean this up real quick. I see people commenting that they're like scared. Guys, this isn't my first rodeo. I know I don't open it as quickly as the guys who work at the coconut trucks, but I have done this before quite a few times. And one day I'll have a lot nicer of a machete to do it with. Okay, I've cleaned that up enough. The rest is just gonna get swept and vacuumed later. Bring you guys back inside. This time we'll be a little bit more civilized and drink it with a straw. Delicious cocoa juice. Mhm. I'm gonna catch up with the chat because I was busy cracking a coconut. Two nuts on a machete. Do you just find the coconuts? No, I have a friend who tree trims, and so he keeps me hooked up with mango. I mean, I read someone's comment that said mango season. He hooks me up with mangoes also, but mainly coconuts, because he tree trims for a lot of people with coconut trees around the island. Don't worry, Molly. In a few years, you'll be able to buy land in any place. My not so bold prediction. Thank you, Mars. Yeah, I might just make enough money that I can just buy land here. It's the cheapest piece of land for sale here is still $1 million though. Like, I don't know if you guys realize when I say it's expensive out here, like you literally can't buy anything for less than $1 million. Genuinely. And that's for like not even an acre. Well, I'm trying to catch up with the chat quickly. I honestly just have to scooch past quite a bit of them. Do you hit the waves? I used to, I don't really anymore. Someone stole my surfboard, and I kind of took it as a message. When someone stole my surfboard, it was right at the beginning of me deciding I want to be a YouTuber. And so I kind of figured all of the time that I would have been um, surfing now is put towards YouTube video making, and it's paying off a lot more than surfing. Surfing, it's fun. It keeps me fit. It keeps me in the water, but it's just all in all, as a long-term thing, it's kind of time lost when it comes to like what I am trying to build here. Big Island lots are cheap, but Big Island has such bad fog. I can't live on Big Island. I'm allergic to fog terribly. What kind of van do you have? I have a 1981 Volkswagen van again to answer Alexis's question. Westphalia to be more specific. That's how I have like a table and bed and cupboards. It's like a Vanagon Westphalia. No feral Molly today sucking the coconut. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit more civilized this time because I cut it very messily and I wouldn't easily get my mouth there unless I um, you know, did more chopping, which I'm not really up for. Allergic to fog? No, allergic to VOG, like with a V, which means volcanic fog, basically. It's when volcanoes erupt, they're letting out a lot of sulfur and a lot of other like reactive gases into the atmosphere that I'm terribly allergic to. My eyes start burning like crazy. My nose gets all messed up. My sinuses, I get like dizzy. Yeah, and it gets in your lungs, like Dame Drew said, like it's bad. I don't know how anyone lives on Big Island, especially during the eruptions right now. Like, are you guys just sick all the time? And Michael, I can tell you live in the islands. Do you live on Big Island? I've seen you in a couple lives now, and I've gotten the impression that you're in Hawaii. Are you on Big Island right now? So yeah, I'm not, all in all, that's why I'm not gonna buy land on a Hawaiian island, but also for cultural sake that in Hawaiian culture, no one's supposed to own land. So I don't want to contribute to that. Oh, Big Island, nice. West Side. I did visit Big Island and it was gorgeous. I loved it, but I was just in pain most of the time, mainly my eyes. They were just watering and red the whole time. I went through a lot of Visine that couple days. Kevin Mack, do you have a favorite color and animal and why? Curious. For a long time, my favorite color was yellow. I still love yellow, but I really lately am into like magenta. Like if I had to say a current favorite color, like these shorts, but more reddish purplish than this. These are a bit pink for my taste. Basically the color of my velvet headliner, which you can barely see because my curtain is closed. And as far as favorite animal, that's such a hard choice. I mean, probably human. I would say humans are my favorite animals. But if you're saying besides humans, yeah, I love sloths. I love dolphins, but that's like a basic answer. I love otters. I love capybaras and manatees. Haven't met either of those yet, but I'm hoping to soon. Isn't saying allergic to VOG the same as, can you guys hear the music when people drive past me? Isn't saying allergic to VOG the same as saying allergic to getting shot by a gun? I mean, I do think it affects everyone. So I guess it is kind of the same where like, am I allergic to it or am I just being affected by something that affects everyone? Somehow, though, there's some people who live just fine on Big Island and love it there and don't have like red eyes and stuffy noses all the time, which is so crazy to me. It was like fucking with my throat too. Yeah, Mars. Some people take the VOG better than others. Yeah, some people are totally fine with it. Where are you? I'm on Maui right now, parked in a very random location. I really only parked exactly where I am because I'm right near some cell towers, and when I live stream, I like to have good service. What kind of dolphin? I really like Hawaiian spinner dolphins. I'd say they're my favorite type of dolphin. But also, yeah, if we're counting orcas, orcas are so smart. I would love to spend some time with them because they have a certain respect for humans, I would say, or at least a regard for humans. They've never killed a human in the wild before, which a lot of people think orcas are so dangerous because they've attacked people while living in SeaWorld type situations. But it's like, can you blame them? If you locked up a human like that and then they had the chance to attack you, they probably would, especially if they don't understand why they're being kept there. A lot of people are talking about my dreads right now. People are saying they like them. I'm glad. A lot of people, I get mixed reviews on my dreads. Some people just think I'm dirty, and then also a lot of people think I shouldn't have dreads, but that's a whole video I need to make. I've been saying it for a while, a video on the history of dreads. I did a TikTok series on it, but it's about time for the YouTube version to come out. Is it hard to take care of dreads? If you want them like tight and perfect all the time, it's a lot of upkeep. But for the style I go with lately, which is like loose roots and like leaving the ends wispy, I don't have to do anything. I clean them once in a while, oil them if I was in the ocean a lot that week because the salt dries it out. Other than that, I just fucking leave it. That's just what it looks like. Orca eats boats for fun. There was a pod of orcas that was stealing the rudders off of boats. A pod, which I think this was off of the coast of Portugal. I forget. I, someone can fact check me, but I think it was off the off the coast of Portugal. There was a pod of orcas stealing the rudders off of boats, and upon further research, they found out that in all of the incidences, it was a mother orca watching her two babies do it. So it's almost like a sort of like um training exercise. Mm. This coconut is so good right now, guys. What state are you in? Hawaii, which I barely count as a state because it's Hawaii is a kingdom that's being illegally occupied by the US right now. So people say it's a state, but it's not. It's a kingdom. All of the US, everything happening here right now is being illegally done. But I don't want to get too into the politics of everything because I could go on. If we get into that, I will be on this live stream all fucking day. Oh, Chase Taylor lives in Pahoa. I loved Pahoa. Of all of Big Island, Hilo and Pahoa were my two favorites. Yeah. Yeah, people are agreeing. No politics, please. We're not going there today. Today, I'm just having a chill day of vibing. Pahoa's getting expensive now too. That's how you know it's getting bad out here. When it's even expensive to live in Pahoa. You know what's cool though? Oh, Oh, and you live in Waikoloa? Ah, I love that there's Big Island peeps on here. What do you call the white stuff inside the coconut? The meat. Or when it's younger, the jelly, which I'll probably cut this coconut all the way open to eat the fat out once all the water's gone. You eat tofu milkshakes and sushi burgers? No. I eat normal milkshakes and beef burgers. One of the most common misconceptions about me is that I'm a vegan. This is so good. How spiritual are you? Um, I'm spiritual, but still grounded on earth. So I wouldn't call myself a full spiritual because I don't want to, some people get so in it that they can't function on earth anymore. I want to still be in like the warrior soil, human existence, knowing there's a spiritual side and tapping into it sometimes. Oh, Spidey's back in the chat. Welcome back, Surreal Spider-Man. Yeah, we are still here because I don't have shit else to do today. And I'm vibing. I have fun on these live streams because people can come and go. I don't expect you guys to stay the whole time. But if I'm not doing anything else, then might as well be here chit-chatting. Wow. And I'm just enjoying this coconut. How old are you? I'm 72. 72 years old. My birthday's in January. I'll be turning 73. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, what? You're 72. You look so good though. I know. It's because I drink a lot of coconuts and do a lot of yoga. Molly likes young coconut meat and older men. I like mature coconut meat and younger men. Yeah, my mom's husband is like 16 years younger than her, and she likes the older, mature coconuts. I like the young coconuts, like this one with the jelly meat, and my boyfriend is older. Yeah, she has a good skincare routine. The secret is to stay hydrated and don't wash your face with soap. Just water on your face. Unless there's actual dirt on your face, you don't need to use soap on your face. Is it expensive to live in Hawaii? See, that question is dependent on what exact living situation you're in. Because me, for example, I'm in my van, so it's not that expensive because I don't pay rent. But in the times that I was paying rent, most recently, my living situation where I wasn't in a van was renting a room at a house, which was $1,100 a month. And it was just for a bedroom and a bathroom, shared kitchen, shared living room. Didn't even have a parking spot in the driveway. And that was relatively cheap. Yeah, it's expensive everywhere now. Yeah, and a couple of people have asked about the way that I talk and my accent. Um, accent episode and live at 10K. Yeah, anytime people are asking about like my accent and stuff, I'm doing the accent reveal video at 10K subs on this channel. So sooner we get there, the sooner you guys can find out. Do you use gyms for showers and restrooms? Yup. And they have a sauna at the gym, so I'm in a really good sauna routine. I heard shopping at Aldi is like prices at Neiman Marcus. Dude, yeah, everything is so expensive now. Prices everywhere is going up. I just don't even know. Like, I don't know what's happening. We're in societal collapse. If you spent 1,100 a month on your van, it would be perfect. I know, but I don't have that much anymore because I stopped working. So I went from having a budget of like, when I was working at my boat job, I was having a lot of money. At one point, I was working full time, which for me was like $50. I mean, 50 hours a week on the boat and also getting tips. So there was some months that I made like $4,000 for real, which I don't know, that might not sound like a lot to you guys, but to me, $4,000 a month is plenty to survive. Do you enjoy the coconut water? Yes, it's so good. Someone said a cute little blonde. I would classify myself as a brunette, though my hair has gotten quite sun bleached from the salt and sun that I'm in all the time. On my nose, the tip of my nose is itchy. Sorry, guys. Love the decor. Thank you, Sophia. I should actually give a little tour. I haven't shown my surroundings yet in this live. Bed. Here's my like acrylic mirror, my attic where I store stuff, my fruit hammock. This is my table that swings out so I can eat and edit videos. My closet, my kitchen. This opens to a stove and a sink. And then up front, when that curtain's open, there's my driving area. So there's my little van tour, tiny home. Do you like Minions? If you're talking about the Minions from like Despicable Me, no, those things drive me fucking crazy. Like your positive aura, thank you. Align your motion with the rhythm of the stars in the sky while searching for their secret purpose. Yeah, I've been really like, I've been really just trying to tune in with what my soul wants right now and just letting it come out instead of forcing stuff. I'm letting everything go, just letting everything chill out for a bit and slow down and sort itself out. It's been a week of letting go, which is not easy. I'm saying it as if it's easy right now, but it was a lot to work through. Hefe Campbell got hooked accidentally. It was probably my hypnosis at the end of every video. Maybe you can charge $650 to let someone sleep on the passenger seat. No shower included. All back income stream if this whole YouTube thing doesn't pan out. That's something that people have brought up a couple of times now is that there's a possibility that if I did, move situations, I could rent the van out. What hypnosis? Exactly. I don't know, baby. My only concern is how do you shower and how do you have AC? I don't have an AC, and it's okay. Cause I mean, right now it's like blazing hot outside, but I don't feel that hot. I've got a fan blowing on me, my door open, and a cool coconut. So I'm not all that hot. And there's places I can go that do have AC. Like if it's that bad, like if I'm just so hot, like I can go somewhere that has AC, or I can go swim in the ocean. Um, hypnosis, yes, yes. Can I give you $100,000? Duh, of course. I'd love that much. When you stop living with AC, you get acclimated. Yeah, I'm so fine without AC. Like, it doesn't really affect me all that much because I'm just used to being in the heat all that time. If anything, my skin has a better glow because I'm like, there's been people where I'll post a picture and people are like, oh my gosh, your skin. And I'm like, it's because I'm sweaty. Like, see that shine, the gloss of my skin and stuff? It's because I'm a sweaty girl and it just helps the glow. So yeah, the secret to having good skin is to sweat more. You can have my prize goat, baby. Thank you. I don't know where I would keep it. Maybe I will eat it. What your nationality? What's your ethnicity? Wow, I've got this question 3 times in the past 60 seconds. Guys, I have a video where I show my exact genetic breakdown. Ancestry.com DNA test results reveal on this channel. You can literally find it. It has like 60 something thousand views. It's my highest viewed video on this channel. Jewish Filipina. He's not wrong. Not so much on the Jewish part though. Look up Gary the goat. Guys, also speaking of uh videos with a lot of views, the rust repair video is at like 120 something thousand views. And my Instagram videos are at like 200,000 views. It's finally happening. All this time of trying to become famous. And we're doing it. We've been in this live for over 100 minutes now, guys. But like I said, I'm not doing shit else today. After this, I would literally just go lay around at the beach. Oh, that's how Hefe found me from the rest repair video. That's how a lot of people found me. That video alone got me so much exposure. Do hippies care about fame? I think it's I think people can care about anything. I care about fame mainly for the sense that I know I can inspire more people the more people I have access to. And also, a lot of people are like, "Oh, you're like trying to do stuff for money." It's like, "Yeah, you literally need money to survive." And people are like, "Oh, if you're a hippie, why are you so much on social media?" Guys, comparing spending 40 hours a week at some place working for someone for like $20 an hour. Like, say if I was working at like a factory or something stupid, versus being on social media for like a couple hours a week for this. Guys, it's obvious. So people who judge it, I don't care because I'm solid in myself that yes, I'm participating in social media, but it's allowing me to have this much freedom in my life where I can like soon I'll just pick up and travel wherever I want to. It's not stupid if you're taking care of a family. Yeah, I totally support like other people who are content working somewhere and, just making their living, working for their money. I totally respect that. I mean, for me personally, that's just not something that I'm like interested in at all. So for me to be in that type of scenario, it would be stupid for me to just like go along with that lifestyle knowing I don't want it. 'Cause I think in my life right now, I like I want to inspire people. I want to spread messages about things that matter to me. Everyone has different positions in world, and I don't have a family. I'm like, I mean, I have a family. Like, obviously was born from parents, and I do have siblings. But as far as like people dependent on me, I'm flying solo, so I have the freedom to just not be working a job like that. Wow, the chat's going quick right now. I don't think I can even I can't even keep up with this. You know, most everyone want that option. What to do today? Just go to the beach and chill, live in the dream. Exactly. Like I am really blessed. People are still asking what my heritage is. There's a video where I show the complete breakdown on my channel. Yeah, Hefe Campbell. Your thing about living full time in the woods and wanting to create, it's a hard thing to push past, like having the want to create and then pushing into actually creating is a tough thing. Like it took a lot of me to get past that. And then when I finally did, now it's taking off, but it's like it's not for everyone. 'Cause you have to have a lot of drive. You'll have to go through, like, a year time of not getting paid for it. Just having the long-term vision of knowing eventually you will, so you gotta stick it out. The moderators are working hard right now. Yeah, the simps be simping up in the chat. Do you use sunscreen? Yes, Amy, I do sometimes, mainly only when I work at my boat job, because 'cause I'll be in the sun, like, all day that day, but on a normal day, I don't, not because I don't like to clog up my pores. I especially don't do sunscreen if it has oxybenzone in it or avobenzone. That shit kills the reef so quick. Oh, starting a fishing channel. Good luck with that soprano life. That would actually be cool. I like seeing spearfishing videos, actually. I like to watch people spearfish from their like POV GoPro cams. It's really relaxing. How many subs on the Van on the Moon channel? We just hit 12K, baby. I'm pretty sure, well, we're for sure over 11K. I don't know if we're exactly to 12 yet, but I have my phone right here, which I can check it on. Wow, my phone battery is actually about to run out. Oh, I lied. We're not at 12K. We're at 11,511 for Van on the Moon. And today's episode is already at 2.3 thousand views. So it's ranking very well. It's done real good. And a lot of people are commenting. I'll go through and read the comments later. There's already like 65 comments on it. You know, a beach chill video would be cool, probably get thousands of views, especially with bikinis on the sand, be cool. Yeah, I actually have been thinking about it. Like, I don't show any Hawaii scenery in my videos much. So I'm thinking maybe I'll film my how much I made my first month being monetized video on the beach in the sand or something. 'Cause I know some people would think that a girl shouldn't like show off her body too much just for to get views, but I've been thinking about it lately and like if that's an advantage I can use, why wouldn't I? Anyone who has an advantage and doesn't use it is kind of going against their own best interest. And I've been going against my own best interest in that way. Because I like being in bikinis. If anything, I cover up more for my videos, which is stupid. I should just be myself. Is viewing important to you? Spiritual people, don't they just want to be alone? That's a big misconception about spiritual people. See, there's a way to like still be spiritual while going online like this. Oh my gosh. And exactly as I said that sentence, I hit 222 people in the chat. Guys, anytime we interact with other humans, we are impacting the world around us and like spreading our energy. Right now, the media is mainly dominated by like pretty bad people, you know? Like, if you go online, a lot of it's really toxic. A lot of it's just like celebrities who are all Botoxed up and like, cheating on each other and talking shit about each other and making songs about really bad stuff. Like, as spiritual people, I think it's okay to want to get in on the action of spreading energy on this planet. I'm here spreading my vibe, which I want to spread even more so. So, yes, the views do matter to me. It also allows me more freedom in my life. And I do speak out on things like I will continue to speak about the modern cosmetic industry. So toxic. Instagram is built off of insecurities. Like a lot of the people who are famous on Instagram are specifically worked in this marketing angle where they want you to feel bad about yourself so they can show you a product and think if you buy that, you will look like them, as if they didn't just look good already. All these bitches holding up their little smoothie powder, being like, this is why I look so fit. Don't tell you that they've been fit their whole life and that they only started drinking that smoothie powder this week. So, guys, this is what I'm talking about. This is the type of shit I will talk up about. Wow. Oh, so many comments to catch up on. Someone said, and you want to make skin important to getting viewers. No, I want to be able to show my skin without people making a problem out of it. I This is just an outfit I would wear on a daily basis. I live on an island. I spend most of my time in a bikini. A lot of times that I go to film, I specifically put clothes on instead of just existing as myself and getting in front of the camera. And it's because of comments of people being like, "Oh, you're probably just in a bikini 'cause you want attention." It's like, "No, I'm in a bikini 'cause I've been at the beach all fucking day, and that is the attire for that environment." 24-hour Molly live. Guys, actually though, would you want to do that? I'd have to figure out Uh, I would need to get like a Starlink or something for that, unless I just stayed in a spot like this and got food. If I just stocked up plenty of food, we could do a 24-hour live. If we did that, we'd get into some crazy topics. We already get into wild topics, and we don't even we don't even have 24 hours. Usually it's a 1 hour thing. Are you worried that folks will feel the need to be holding a coconut to look as attractive as you? Yes. I think that coconuts make people a lot more attractive. They hydrate you, they give you nutrition and healthy fats if you eat their meat. And also, just the arm exercise of lifting this heavy thing to your mouth repeatedly. Coconuts are the number one way to get sexy. Hmm. You heard it here. And I'm not one of those people who just was hot their whole life. I had an ugly phase. If you need evidence, I'll show that eventually at like 50K subs. Freeform, or did you twist them yourself? Thank you. I did. I lock them myself using twist and rip and crochet method. And then after 2 years of maintaining and maturing them up, now freeform. So they're not freeform began, but freeform maintained. I got you on that exercise. Yep. Coconut increases hotness by 22%. I would argue more. More like 33%. 33% hotness. Most people who watch YouTube want to see others being happy. It's a way to be able to get away from the difficult parts of our life, sharing positive energy with human. Interaction brings peace. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm here for. That's like the whole point of the channel. Like, I'm so that's like my purpose here on YouTube is just to be talking with people and sharing the vibes. And I'm also getting vibes from this too. Like when I'm down and just need to like calm myself and like have something fun and silly to be doing, most of the time I'll watch YouTube and it actually helps. Like I'll be having a really bad day and there's some channels that I'll go to knowing that I just knowing that I'll be happy while I watch it. So I like knowing that I can be that person for other people. Yeah, and this Mateo person is really bugging me. Can one of my mods go ahead and delete him? I have never asked for money on this channel. People send it, and I'm so grateful. But I have never once asked for someone to do that. Yeah. Bye. He got booted by 2 mods. So yeah, those are the type of bad vibes that don't need to be here. And we don't have to let them be here. We're not gonna let evil win. Why do you have hair on your armpits? Many reasons. I should actually make a full-length video about that. So a couple of reasons. One, I naturally grow hair on my armpits. I didn't choose for it to grow here. This is me choosing to not shave or rip it out. Now, there's a couple of different categories that this topic falls under. One is just me being a natural animal. We've covered that. Two, practicality. I don't know if any of you have ever shaved your armpits. A lot of you guys are dudes, so you probably haven't. But once you shave your armpit, it's now prickly. And so, as you can imagine, swishing your arm back and forth, the prickles of each side of your armpit are scratching each other, causing irritation. I'm a dancer, I'm like a flow artist. Having that swish and scratch is not the vibe. Rodney Wilkins member, thank you for becoming a full mooner. And again, thank you for the $100 earlier, which I did not ask for all the people being all bitchy about that. My sister said, "Why do I have hair on my pits? Because I'm a human over the age of 12. That's all." Exactly. Okay, so we've gone over to get them lasered. I've gotten laser hair removal before. I paid so much money to get the Brazilian laser hair removal, and it literally didn't work. Um, so we took armpit was a blocked word. Yeah, I know. Armpit is literally on the blocked word list. I don't know how people are getting through the cracks, but anyway, I and you can wax. Yeah, I wax other parts of my body. I keep my armpit hair for a third reason. On to the next topic of why I have hairy armpits. You guys don't realize the internal bliss it brings me when there is a gross ass man checking me out and I give him the flash, the tuck the dread behind the ear armpit flash, and they look away so fucking quick. I don't think you guys understand the pure fucking ecstatic bliss happiness that comes from that moment. Works every time. Yep, man repellent. Yep, see, now you guys are starting to understand. Can you stop cussing, please? No, I'm sorry. That's just, if you don't like my profanity, don't watch my content. I'll say that every video. Um, okay, next. We'll go on to the fourth reason. Guys who someone's like, "Wow, do you not like men?" I love men. I am a straight woman. I love men. I think men, like, I am, like, attracted to men. I have a boyfriend. I like to have, like, a man in my life, but, I'm not, like, just anti-men, but I'm anti men who are being motherfuckers, which includes people who are always talking about my armpit hair and be like, "Ugh, gross. Ugh, you're so disgusting. I find you so unattractive." And I'm like, "That's funny that you think I care." So, for example, when there's people that are like, "Ew, because of your armpits, I would never want you." And I'm like, "That's so funny because no matter what you would ever do, I would never want you." So it keeps those people from approaching me. It saves me from having to have that interaction of turning people down. I'm not currently in the market of trying to find a man in my life, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm not trying to garner the attention of men right now. It's coming just because I, like, post videos and stuff, but I would honestly rather if my channel was more female viewership, at least 50-50. Right now, it's 90% males and 10% females, so I'm not, like, actively trying to get the most guys to watch my thing possible. So if you don't like it, get the fuck out. I don't care. There's 300 people in the chat right now. I can afford to lose a few, so I'll just wait until you guys leave. And anyone who stays will get desensitized now and maybe stop talking shit about women for not shaving their armpits. When I was in the time period of shaving my armpits, I was doing it every other day, sometimes every single day, and still being prickly. And then I was getting ingrown hairs. It was scratchy. I was going through a lot of razors. For what? For more men to come up to me that I would then have to turn down? Ex- like, do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, I know some women, there are women who purposefully want a lot of men to be approaching them, which is totally valid. Like, that's some women get like a good kick out of that, and I totally, that's like their thing, and I'm so like they can do them. I don't like having to turn people down on a daily basis. There was a period of my life where it felt like there was a constant flux of guys always like approaching me and being like, "Oh, like, hey, little mama," whatever. Like, I don't, I don't want to spend energy on having to push people away. I like to be able to welcome people in. So having hairy armpits weeds people out, and it works really fucking great. Honestly, my life has changed drastically. At one point, I had hairy legs as well, and that was a little bit overkill. At that point, I was not liking my own legs, so I'm selective. I, do the armpit hair because I actually like the look of that. So I'm not just, like, completely anti everything, you know? I'm not just like, "Oh, everything all beauty standards should go. Some of them I agree with. Like I like the look of not hairy legs. I do my own Brazilian waxes, but my armpit hair I enjoy. But so okay, that's bullet point number 5. I just think it's cute. Especially because I just have like a jungle vibe anyway. Morgan said she does shave her armpits, but the ingrown hairs really suck. Yeah, the ingrown hairs are so awful. Rodney Wilkins is supporting. He'll be around saying I'm awesome. Yeah, while all the other motherfuckers walk out the door. It's like the second hour of a Rogan podcast getting deep. Welcome to my podcast. I actually do like some of his podcasts. I've watched some that I do find really interesting. I don't watch them on like a regular basis. And some of them were a little controversial for me, but yeah, some I do really enjoy. Someone said, "Not stop normalizing everything that doesn't necessarily have to be normal." Who are you to decide what has to be normal or not? Something that naturally grows out of my body, for fuck's sake. I think that is totally allowed to be normal. Anyone who is so hell-bent on people being like so polished has a lot of self-hatred to work through. Mars. Mars said, "You sold me on this concept. I too will keep my arm area unshaved to keep away the unsavory men." It works. So great. Guys, I have so many videos coming up. We need to write the video docket for upcoming content. How about we get out the magic journal now that we're in hour 3? We're in hour 3 of this. Hour 3 of the live stream, bro. We are here. What did I miss? Had to help one uncle with his car. Keeps messing up on him. You missed the armpit hair talk, but full-length video coming soon, which we're about to script right now in the magical journal. Shame on God for thinking women need hair there. The moderator's hilarious. Make videos about dreadlocks. Someone asked what pervs means. It means people who are just being like overly sexual for no reason, because that's not the vibe we're trying to create here. We're just trying to have fun and like have a good time. Like, I don't know what else you guys would be doing today. I don't have shit else I would be doing today. I'm having fun in the chat. It's like just a hangout. Okay, so for the armpits bullet points. 1. I forget what my first thing I said was. Oh, because it naturally grows there. Au natural. 2. For practicality's sake of not scratching myself the fuck up, um, to break down societal standards. And 4, to repel the men. Which I'm not saying repel all men. I'm saying repel the gross men. Save energy that rejection would cost. Does anyone have anything else to add to the list of why armpit hair reigns supreme? And yes, moderator, you did get me this book. Thank you for that. Oh, Strawberry Yoshi said that you have given me so much confidence when I was struggling with it. Good, that's what this channel's for. Van on the Moon, whatever. The guys can have that channel. But this channel's for the girls. Morgan's phone is dying, which mine's about to die too. Uh, I need to plug it in because I'm using the hotspot right now. All right, there it goes. Wow, yeah, I got to 8%. Cause it's cute. Yes, I almost forgot that. That's number 5. Cause it's fucking cute. Love this segment of a live. Should chop it up for a short. Honestly, that would be good. Comfortable. Keeps you warm. I have thought of like chopping up stuff for the shorts, but it's kind of hard to. Like I would need to go back and watch the 2 hours to find the clips, you know? Yes, some people do think it's attractive. Yeah, yeah. Some people are attracted, which the pheromones we all have a signature scent, and I'm not talking about perfume. I'm talking about our body's natural odor that it expels. It's a sign of attraction. If someone's BO stinks to you, it could be because they're literally dirty. But if they're clean and they stink to you, it just means there's not a chemical attraction there. Attraction slash pheromones. Yep. Yeah, so we've got a good list going. Yeah, keeps you warm on the cold nights. So here we are. We've got this long list. So now we're gonna write a list of upcoming videos so I know what order to do them in. Next week is how much I made my first week monetized, which might be a double release where I also put out a video, or it might be the week after. How much I make as a van life YouTuber. I think it should be 1 a week. Okay, can we get some answers in the chat? I have the video of how much I made my first month monetized. Oh, I accidentally wrote week. How much I made my first month monetized, how much I make as a van life YouTuber. So that would be like the current month. I could double release next week, or it could be trickled out and save me time editing, if you know what I mean. Start getting a docket built up. And then why I have armpit hair will be the 3rd video coming soon. Because I'm gonna let the van projects take a little back burner for a little bit because it's been a lot and I wanna tune back into other shit. It feels good when you scratch it. I mean, I guess I could test it out. Yeah, I mean, it feels nice. Like, it's just a little furry, like, you guys have pets. You telling me, okay, anyone got a cat or a dog at home? Petting its fur? Or like when you're like touching your friends or partners on the head, like this is just more hair to touch. And I think I look cute. Like I was walking in the fashion show last week, like serving armpit. I think I'm almost done with the coconut and ready to open it up. Also, how's the audio doing? This is the first live stream with AirPods in. I think this is the first time we've done a live stream with My sister said no cats. She's a damn liar. That's why there's the long nose emoji. She has like fucking 7 cats at her house. But you're not supposed to eat the green ones. The green ones are the best. And yes, I am comfortable in my skin. It took me a long time to get this comfortable in my skin. I had a lot of years of insecurity. Seriously, like fully thinking I was like hideous, which now I look back and think like, oh my gosh, that's insane. Because now I've gotten to a point where like I know I'm beautiful. And it's hard to say it because a lot of people will say like, oh, you're full of yourself. You're conceited, blah, blah, blah. And those are people that don't love themselves. They're scared to even imagine loving themselves this much. The audio is a little tinny sounding and no background noise. I do like when the birds are chirping, which is a perk of when I'm just using the iPad, but last week the audio was really bad when I was cutting the thing. Oh, you agree with Jeffrey that the bird sounds are nice? It is nice. Maybe I'll switch back to just like the iPad sound here in a second after I open this cocoa. The moderator used to think I was fat. I wish I was that fat now. Yeah, my mom was really fucking skinny. Like back at pictures, even when she was pregnant, her little arms and legs were so small. But that's just what happens. Like people can be small and still think that they're big. It's just like body dysmorphia. Like I've been this size before and thought I was like big, but now I look at myself and I'm like, I love my body. I think it's cute. I like to dance with it. I like to take videos of it. I didn't really cut this at a good angle for opening. All right, guys. Going samurai mode on this bitch. One chop. I'm gonna try and do it in one chop. It's a little harder when I'm in the van. When I'm on grass, I can fully send it, but I'm like, I don't have much clearance to do a big upswing, if you know what I mean. Oh, it went fully through, but in the wrong spot. Ugh, samurai mode. The drop cloth did well. It didn't get. Oh my god. I literally sliced through my drop cloth. It's fine though. It's fine. Morgan said send some hearts to boost her chop. Yeah. Help me power the chop. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that was perfect, actually. Oh no, the iPad's on low battery. I'll need to plug it in. Mm, fuck that. Yes. Yeah, I fucked my drop cloth on that last swing. You guys are getting now that we're doing this crazy long live stream, you guys are getting to see um a little peek into my life. This is where I keep all my digital stuff in my backpack tucked under my bed. I'm gonna plug in the iPad so that I can keep streaming because I don't feel like stopping particularly. We're already past 3 hours and I'm just having fun, so why stop now? Especially since I'm gonna be posting on this channel the next 3 weeks, which is exciting. Guys, hear me out. I have an idea actually, for the channel, for the other, for the other videos where I'm talking about like how much I make on YouTube. I could post the how much I make on YouTube now on this channel and then post a short version alluding to it on Ban on the Moon. Oh, Morgan said JJ, I love that idea. So now I gotta scroll up and see. Ooh, new channel suggestion, Machete Molly. That's actually a dope name. I've been thinking of new names for this channel. That would actually be cool. If a coconut every weekend was the vibe. Wow. Wow, Mars has 7 dogs and a cat. God damn. God damn, 7 dogs. I hope you have a big ass house. That's crazy. I don't think I could even do that. Do you practice vinyasa yoga? I do a very custom yoga flow. I don't go to classes anymore. I just like to flow at my beach. Some days I'm doing fast. Some days I'm going so fast and it's hot outside, so it's basically Bikram. Other days I am in more of like a vinyasa. If it's like nighttime, I flow between a lot of different states depending on what I'm feeling. Are you on Maui? Yes, I am. Are you trying to open the coconut or just trying to cut it in half? I would argue that those are the same thing. The power of Molly commands you to open. The moderator. Oh no, she exclaimed after whacking the machete at the floor full power. I didn't expect it to cut the cloth. I thought the cloth would just catch it. Someone said, "How old are you?" You're 15? No, I'm 70. I'm kidding. I'm 26. Real answer this time. I most of the time I'm joking when I answer that, but a girl asked it this time, so how is it Molly? Stop saying GD. I think you mean goddamn, maybe? Oh, sorry, David just deleted it. Machete Molly, it's you just chopping coconut and random shit with your machete. That would be a good like short section thing where people can just like request certain things for me to cut with it, or even you know how there's those hydraulic press videos? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like there's channels. I don't know if I'm just in like a very specific pocket of the internet, but my feed gets a lot of these hydraulic press videos, which is this machine that can basically smash anything. And so it's like people will send things in, like kids will like send their toys even, and like adults will send stuff to watch it get smashed on the channel. So yeah, we could have a machete Molly section on this channel, like a playlist dedicated to that. What would you guys want me to cook? Sorry, I totally just like when I said cut, a piece of coconut flew out. Will it machete? Yeah, exactly the vibe. What type of stuff would you guys want me to um chop it? Bye, Bruce. Thanks for coming out. Always great to have you in the stream. Have a beautiful day. Keep on keeping on. Can you have a what can I make disappear in my hair section as well? That's actually good because I could hide a lot of shit in here. My hair has actually gotten searched at the airport before. What's the other channel's names? I just found you today. Welcome. I have 5 channels. I know it's a lot. I have a lot of different interests. There's I Don't Know Baby, which is my art channel. Van on the Moon, which is my van channel. Molly Tough Circus, that's my Fire and Flow Arts channel. Molly Ike, the one we're here right now, which is just my like talking channel, just being myself pretty much. And then Warm Pistachio, my music channel. Lots of people getting booted right now. Guys gotta act right or the mods will kick you out. A full unopened can or 2 liter of soda. Especially if I shake it up and smash it. I could do slow-mo. I have a really special camera. If you guys know what the Insta360 camera is, it's like a ultra slow-mo. It records in 360, but it's also very good for slow-mo. Mhm. Yeah, I am tropical. I do like animals and bugs. Not all bugs though. I get skittish around some, but I do love um like praying mantises. There was one in my van last week hanging out with me. Chopped my heart into pieces. I think that would get me arrested. That would get me thrown in prison. Carbonation in slow-mo would be dope. I haven't been booted once in the past year. I'm on a hot streak. Yeah, Mars. Thanks for always bringing the good vibes and not being someone that has to get booted. What state do you live in? I live in the Kingdom of Hawaii. Hmm. Who says gnarly? Most of the people I know, actually. This song is so lit. I wonder what song you're talking about. Mars just got booted by the moderator. How the hell did you get the boot? If you say some weird shit, the moderators kick you out. Especially if it's rude and weird. If it's weird and funny, you get to stay. If it's weird and rude, you're not allowed here. This is the Mooner Kingdom. Queendom? So we like to keep the vibes nice. Also, guys, this coconut meat is so amazing. Bye, Michael. Thanks for coming out. Have fun gardening and setting up your fishing poles. Some, someone's like, why are you eating coconuts? Why can't you eat regular food? I ate a donut this morning, little do you know. Do you think that a massage and shiatsu van can work well in Maui? There's a lot of people already doing massage here. Honestly, at like spas and stuff. I don't know if people would be that into getting it done in a van. I feel like they either want to be at a spa or like on a beach. If you mean setting up at beaches, I feel like maybe. Wow, it's already been 153 minutes. I was about to say this might be our longest live stream yet, but I think we did a Van on the Moon live stream that was like 3 hours long one time. So If we go past 300 here, 300 minutes, I'm tripping. 3 hours. That'd be like 180 minutes. Then we would be fully, um, we'd be fully breaking the record. Aw. Leon Mail, carpet cleaner Leon. Found this channel from the van channel, and this one looks just as much fun. Yeah, this channel I have fun because it's not limited to just being about the van. We talk about all type of random shit. Yeah, Morgan. Yeah, Mama Raider, that comment was kind of wild. I was kind of expecting to see David T knock it off. A lot of people are just being nice and saying like that they love my vibe. Thank you, Hope. And that they think I'm pretty and stuff. Thank you. I'm here to just I want to spread good vibes. Someone said my hair is long. It's gotten so much longer. My hair used to be really short. Someone said they think my accent is Polly Shore, and that's hilarious to me because I love him and I can hear it. I totally can hear it. I did want to show how long my hair is now. And someone asked how long I've had my dreads. I've had my dreads for 3 years, 3.5 years, almost 4. And it's all the way down to like almost touching my skirt now, so that's cool. And if you want to see how fast they've grown, I put this string at the root, year 1, year 2 at the root, so that's how much it grew from year 2 of having them, if that makes sense. Here was the year 3. So, yeah, that's how fast they grow. 311, guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but the Van on the Moon soundtrack theme song that plays at the end of every video, I guess I'd call it the theme song, is Amber by 311. It's me playing it on my electric ukulele. So as far as the accent thing people are asking about, accent reveal at 10K. Yeah. What made you choose Maui out of all the other islands? Part of it was that it was a really easy move. Well, Maui was the only island I had come to. I had this close friend in like the end of middle school and all through high school we were friends. And her parents had bought a condo unit here a while ago, knowing eventually they would retire here. So they were like, planning to retire into their condo here, but not ready to retire yet. And me and her just graduated college at the same time. So they rented their retirement unit out to us. So it was just a really like everything lined up to be perfect for me to move here. And so it was just like the universe signed. Like it was just this was the place to for me to be. And also because the humpback whales migrate here every year for their mating and birthing season. So I came here. I'm a marine biologist. That's what I studied. I do have a degree. I know some people think I'm just like a stupid hippie chick. I'm a scientist. And I've already had like a whole science career before becoming a YouTuber. So yeah, I now live on Maui. This is like the fifth time someone's called me female Tarzan in this chat just today, which I you know, I like Tarzan vibes. I like to have a jungle vibe. What's my zodiac sign? What's your star sign? Wow, two people asking within 60 seconds. That warrants an answer. I'm an Aquarius sun, Libra rising, Taurus moon. Have you been to Utah? No, but I'm interested. I've seen pictures and it looks beautiful. How was my day today? I've been having a good day because we had an episode premiere over on my van channel, which it seemed like a lot of people enjoyed it. And then we came over here and I've been live streaming for the past almost 3 hours, vibing with the Mooners, eating cocos. What state are you in? I'm live in Hawaii. Someone said Oregon. I want to go to Oregon. I've been before, but not for a long time. Now that I'm old enough to enjoy Portland, I really want to go. I've had my dreads for almost 4 years now. Oh, another thing about earlier, I did show you guys the footage, the very little footage I have from the fashion show last weekend, which was so fun. It was so fun. The crowd was eating it up. We've got lots of new subscribers today. I can tell some people are new because someone just asked if I have hair in my armpits. You're funny. We just had like an hour-long discussion of why I have hair in my armpits and how much I love it. But full-length video coming soon. Have you published any scientific papers? No, I haven't. Oh, in January, my family and I met Molly. Were you on my boat by chance, David? I'm so curious. Yes, that's so cool. What? Did you find my channel from the boat? I know Chris, Captain Chris, announces it all the time. You own a boat too? No, I just work on a boat. That's my like day job. David, I would love to hear more about our meeting because maybe I'll remember. Oh, someone asked, did cleaning the grounds by the transmission fix the issue? No. Later that evening, the van didn't start again. And I happened to be on FaceTime with my sister, whose boyfriend happens to be a mechanic, and he said to whack the starter with something. And I um did. I used just like a pair of big metal pliers because I didn't have a hammer and like whacked it and then it started. So now I think that there's a starter problem, even though we replaced the starter less than 6 months ago. Ah, me, my wife, and daughter. That's so cool. I love that my worlds are colliding. I do enjoy putting on whale watches and snorkels. It's just a lot to be doing all the time. Someone asked what I keep in my book. It's funny because page I opened to right now, I just randomly flipped it open and it's this page that says, I'm not muted, going to start a new stream. Ah, dude, what's up? Just saw it up. I'm streaming right now. Oh no. Yeah. See ya. Just saw another van lifer swing by. But yeah, this it says I'm not muted, going to start a new stream because I was live streaming and um the like audio wasn't working, so I couldn't say anything. So I wrote it in this book, and now that I'm looking at, you can't even read it. That was when we were trying to stream off of my iPhone when I switched to a new iPhone. Oh, my phone is like overheated. I wonder how the iPad's doing. If anything just randomly cuts out, it's because either my phone or iPad died. I'm using the hotspot from my phone to run the iPad, and one of them might die, and they have to both be running to do this. Do you live on camping grounds or just park on the beach or wherever you want? I just park wherever. There's not many campgrounds here, honestly, not close by anyway. So I just park wherever I feel like. Sometimes I just park on a random like residential street and don't bother anybody. Bye, King Sui. It was nice having you. So it's a solenoid issue on the starter. Could be wiring issue as well. Yeah. I need to look at the starter. Gotta look at the starter. Braces growing up? No. This is just my natural tooth alignment. Well, it looks kind of scary when I'm like showing the teeth off, but here's where here they are. Have you had any bad experiences living on the island, not being a local? I mean, yeah, I don't know if you mean like not being a local, like are you talking about from like Hawaiian people? The Hawaiian people I meet are really fucking amazingly nice. The people who have done me wrong here are other transplants. To give you an idea of what's going on here. A lot of white people are scared to be here thinking they'll be like called Halle and stuff, but if you're not being an asshole, you'll be accepted, you know? It's a strange anxiety. Yeah, it is interesting. People will really have you thinking that like white people aren't allowed here. But it just depends what vibe you're giving off. Like if you're here and like volunteering on colo patches, no one's gonna call you a haole. If you're like putting in the effort to learn about the culture and pronounce the words right and be respectful and pick up trash off the beaches, like no one's gonna call you that shit or be mean to you. But if you're out here being like visibly consumptive, people will point it out no matter what color you are. We remember Captain Chris. He likes to steer the boat with his feet. All of the captains steer the boat with their feet. They're so funny. Still coming to Florida, that's for sure in the books. Um, I actually have this book open because I wanted to look at the list we made earlier. So the list we made was all the reasons why armpit hair is amazing, and also a book list reason of the upcoming videos. So upcoming content, how much I made the first month being monetized, how much I make as a van life YouTuber, why I have armpit hair will be the third. So this is like 1 week, 2 week, 3 week from now. And then should we finally do the history of dreadlocks video? You think that one might want to wait a bit till the channel's a little bit bigger? I have all of it. I took elaborate notes. I studied up on that shit. I pulled photos, anthrop like anthropology papers, like yeah. So yes, from David T. History of dreadlocks.
which I'll probably hop on it like pretty much first thing out the gate. I will say like this isn't one of those videos where we're talking about the Vikings, because most videos you look up on YouTube, like history of dreadlocks, if it's someone who is like of European descent, first thing they say is like, but the Vikings, guys, we're not going there for this video. I'm talking about Hinduism, Buddhism, and Native Americans. Obviously, I'll be talking about Africa and Jamaica as well. But those three that I listed off first are my main junction of this because it's like the least spoken about, which is all rooted in religion, which it doesn't like, religion doesn't go by bloodline, it goes by belief. So saying to anyone that because you were born a certain way, you can't do this thing, even though like in their soul it lines up with their spiritual beliefs. Like I don't I don't believe in that. So I will be sharing about that, which I need to add it to my notes. So sorry guys, I'm spending a lot of time looking at this book. You're just here for my brainstorming session. But yeah, we've been going for almost 3 hours, so I don't expect everyone to stay the whole time by any means. I'm just here having fun, and people can be here if they like. I'm so grateful to have this community where we can just vibe and talk about stuff. That video is gonna be controversial AF. I already know I'm gonna get a lot of hate comments. I do on all my videos anyway, so I'm used to it. But that one's particularly opening the door for haters. Once you reach a few million followers, we can revisit this notebook. That would be fun. If I still have it, I typically burn my journals once they're full. I don't really store old ones. David said, I remember you were giving a speech about whales on how a musician found out that whales were singing a song. Yes, it was, I'll tell the story in the quick version for anyone who doesn't know the history of whale song. So there was this, he was a scientist. He studied bioacoustics. His name was Roger Payne. So he was beginning to study whale sound, the bioacoustics of it. So he was taking these recordings and showed them to his wife, Katie Payne, who was actually a music professor. So these two great minds combined. She heard the whale song and was like, babe, that's music. That's a song. It has a melody. It has repeating verses and phrases. Oh, the mics are running out. Let's see what happens here.
How is that? Does this sound any better? I guess I need to be talking for you guys to know if it sounds better or not. Sounds good? Okay, you guys can go back to hearing the birds chirps and the cars drive by. I'm not actually in a good like nature spot right now. I'm parked in an industrial zone so that I can be right by the cell towers of this town. It might be because the iPad's hot. And because we've been streaming a while, guys. A 3-hour stream. I think we'll go to 3 hours and then be POW. Which POW means done. Molly's equipment is asking for a break time. My equipment is struggling. Bye, David. It was good having you in the chat, especially since you've actually met me in person before. That's really cool. The song story, okay, yeah, so Roger Payne showed the recordings to Katie Payne and she was like, that's music. They're singing a song. Every whale, every humpback whale in each whale population is singing the same song as one another. They're not singing it in unison, but if you were to record each individual whale and then play them, they'd be singing together, which is so insane. And then it changes from year to year, so we still don't know what the song means exactly, but they all agree on the song to sing for that year. I think whale song is so fucking cool. You sound like you're in a can. Man, yeah, I think my equipment is dying for some relief. I'm dying for another bite of coconut. Is that for real? Yes. Someone said $9.99. Let's get her some form of AC to cool down her equipment. Thank you, that is so kind. Maybe we'll put it towards a van that has AC in it. Someone said about my hair being a preparation. They missed the whole dread culture talk. There will be a full-length video about it. Because people who say that to me, I already know they're just uninformed. Which is not people's fault. The moderators also sent $9.99. Thank you. It means so much to me that I can be getting money for just spreading vibes. In your lifetime, you'll be able to communicate with whales. That would be so cool. Yeah, they're actually translating whale language right now. So even though I'm leaving my science career for now to be on my creative path for a while, I can see myself returning to it later in life once the whale language stuff really picks up. The AirPods are dying. I actually took them out because it was getting so weird. I can't help but picture some whales being like, man, I hate this song, and swimming away. Dude, and the whale song travels far underwater. It can go thousands of miles underwater. A lot of you have probably already heard that sound travels faster in water than it does on land, and farther than it does on land. When I'm swimming in the winter here, which is when the whales are here and singing, I can hear them. I literally just be in the water, not even deep. I'll just be like on the coastline, like laying back and hearing it through the water. It's so amazing. See, shit like that. Like, I'm not really that much in a rush to leave Maui anymore. I've calmed down. I've gotten out of my amygdala, calmed down my nervous system again. I was in full flight mode, really. Like van house conversion. I didn't convert mine myself. This is a Westphalia, so I bought it already. This one was converted back in the 80s. When they get hamster language understanding, we'll be in to see what the gerbils have to say. They've probably got a lot of words to share there. Kay Passionate, I have not heard of her, but if she's a marine biologist, I'd probably be interested. So I'm gonna put the coconut down. We're just about to hit our 3 hour, which is so insane. And I should probably go get some other food in me besides a coconut. So I really appreciate everyone coming out to this live. At one point, we had like 300 people in here. It means so much to me that people want to come vibe and just like have this community space. Like this channel, even though it's only me on camera, I like seeing the Mooners interact with one another, because by now you all have been interacting with each other for like a year now. And it's really cool to see like those relationships developing and like people knowing things about each other. So yeah, even though I'm the only one on camera kind of like leading the way of the conversation, I really love the crowd interaction and that it's just a chill spot. This is just a safe space on Saturdays where we come vibe. Oh my gosh! Abner Radilla sent 1999, get some lunch. I so will. I literally will go get some lunch like right now. Thank you. You just bought me my salad. Really amazing. Like stuff like that. You guys really, like, this is the reason I'm able to live this free of a life, is because people are helping carry this vibe on. So appreciate it. Yeah, okay, I guess we're closing it here. Nice. Yeah, it's 1:52 my time now. So I guess I should go. It's lunchtime and go do another round of stretching and just like hanging around, getting myself relaxed. Saturdays are my YouTube days, so whenever I finish the stream for the day, I just go relax. So yeah, I hope everybody else has a beautiful day and has a nice, you know, get your nervous system feeling good, drop into your body. JJ sent $5, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Like it warms my heart, because I mean, I don't really have a lot of money to like be throwing around per se, but I don't, whenever I'm watching other YouTubers, I don't really like think of giving them money. But once I start making a lot more, like once I'm in like a really good financial spot, I want to start like spreading money like that. I want to be able to do that. Well, the moderator said, now you feel obligated to stay. Well, eventually someone's gonna, either my phone or iPad is gonna die. I'm really having fun vibing, but yeah, I also kind of need to pee, if I'm completely honest. I drank that whole coconut and a lot of my water bottle. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming out. Oh my gosh! Abner Radilla sent another $9.99. Dude, thank you. That is so amazing. Thank you. It's so kind. Like, it's genuinely so kind that you would share your money with me like that. The moderator, Abner. And thank you again to Rodney Wilkins. He sent like $150 total today, which is such an amazing contribution. And Mars, I will send you 2 boxes of cereal, at least. Because over time, you've contributed quite a bit to the channel too. You said $5, $5, $5, but for like the whole year. So by the time you add up the whole year, that's a lot of money. You guys are all amazing. Alright, I know I keep saying I'm gonna end it, so it's time. I'll see you all next week, you know, same time, same place, 10:10 a.m. Hawaiian Standard Time. Episode premiere, Lunar live stream chit chat after, maybe 1 hour, maybe 3. We'll see how we're feeling. I love you guys. Yeah. Ban on the fucking moon.